Dalai Lama Tenzin Gyatso says use of force to solve problem will create outrage and he will focus on welfare of the world. Union Minister Ramkripal Yadav alleges that MGNREGA was not properly implemented in Manipur during previous Congress government. That the state's economy is slow due to absence of big industries. Coalition for Indigenous Rights campaigned Manipur observed. And villagers of Sadu Koirenkul urged government to repair Iko Litang bridge which collapsed 5 months ago in flood. Krish News and I'm Premi Thangchum bringing you the top stories. His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama Tenzin Gyatso, who is in a mission to spread in the world, has maintained that using force to resolve an issue will create outrage. He was speaking at his civic reception hosted by the government of Manipur today. The general public and students did not get the opportunity to listen to the peace and harmony lecture by the Dalai Lama. That anger causes a lot of destruction. He said, as human beings, one should not get carried away by emotions. The spiritual leader said is recognized by his or her karma or deeds. Bringing peace and people is a bad karma. His Holiness the Dalai Lama categorically stated that all issues should be resolved through dialogues. People waited at the main auditorium of City Convention Center to listen to Dalai Lama. Speaker Yumnam Khemchand, ministers, MLAs and top officials of the government accorded a warm welcome to the Dalai Lama at the City Convention Center. The Dalai Lama greeted the crowd at the City Convention Center. Speaker Khemchand presented a memento of Pakhangba to the Dalai Lama.
We human beings, because of this intelligence, special brain, you see, we can use our brain, analyze what kind of emotion is good for oneself, for other. Very educated, high people still remain troublemaker because the existing modern education very much oriented about material value. So money, power, these things very important. The ancient Indian knowledge about mind, about emotion, and how to develop inner peace. Now that education is now very relevant to today's world. Some people become very rich, some people remain very poor. That's morally wrong. Not only morally wrong, but practically also source of problem.
Speaking to media persons at the City Convention Center prior to the Peace and Harmony lecture, the Dalai Lama maintained that all future Dalai Lamas will have no political responsibilities. Responding to media query, he said an elected representative for Tibet was chosen in 2001. All political powers have ceased in 2012. Dalai Lama maintained that he will now focus on welfare of the world, Tibet and preserving Tibetan culture. He maintained that the Tibetans are angry with the Chinese because of their forceful nature. The Dalai Lama asserted that they want the world to live as a union.
All Tibetan area should have the right to create autonomous region, autonomous district, autonomous prefecture, so on. What Constitution mentioned, these should implement thoroughly on the spot. So far, problem is they just, use force. Several lakhs of Tibetan died for sort of Tibetan right. Some cases Tibetan independence. Yes. Since 1974, we decided now we will not going to raise Tibetan issue at the UN. Common practice such as practice of compassion, forgiveness, tolerance, contentment, these things, we can share each other. But certain unique thing about Buddhism, I never try to propagate in the West. I always say It is much safer, much better to keep their own traditional belief.
Union Minister of State for Rural Development Ram Kripal Yadav has alleged that the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act (MGNREGA) was not properly implemented in Manipur under the previous Congress government. The minister spoke to Impact News before his departure at the Imphal International Airport today. The Union Minister criticized the previous Congress government for not implementing the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana PMGSY in remote areas of the state. He said he inspected roads in Bishnupur and Utlaw which were constructed under the PMGSY and the construction was incomplete. Ram Kripal Yadav assured that these schemes will be completed under the BJP government. The Union Minister greeted the people of Manipur on the occasion of Diwali and Ningol Chakoba.
यहाँ के गरीब जो लोग हैं जिसके लिए मनरेगा है, ये तो गांव के गरीबों के लिए ये योजना है ना कि पिछले वित्तीय वर्ष में जो 100 डेज का प्रावधान था उसमें 23 दिन का ही उपयोग तो किया गया। इतना पुअर परफॉर्मेंस पिछली सरकार ने की जिसके वजह से इस बार सरकार ने उसको रिकंसिडरेशन करके और 19 दिन कम करने का काम किया। अभी भी अगर ये अच्छा परफॉर्म करेंगे तो 100 डेज मिल जाएगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है।
Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joykumar today asserted that the state's economy is low due to absence of big industries. He was speaking at the launch of Oripok Green City at the Classic Grande, Chingmerong. The Deputy Chief Minister maintained that if the products made in Manipur are used by the people and at the same time exported to other states and countries, the economy of the state will improve. Joykumar emphasized that every household must have small industries to achieve financial independence. He said the government is planning to export the local liquor and if this is successful, the economy will improve too. The Deputy Chief Minister appreciated the Oripok Green City scheme. Oripok Green City is an initiative of Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited to make Oripok Imphal West a better place.
Economy of the state, you have to have economic activities. Economic activities talk to the economic and be yaroi. Piggery farming to be a fishery to be a maybe poultry to be a sumo masama absina. You told putting a but to economic activities. This is also, I must also say that Nasagi small enterprises can like say that quite a successful will be able to say something to do with food. Chano operation can the Suma Mount it will always be consumed. Nasagi can do enterprise amana fellow the product cannot be marketed.
The Assembly Secretariat in a press release said that MLA Thokchom Satyabartha has been selected as the chairman for Committee on Public Undertaking for the year 2017-2018. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren has greeted the people on the occasion of Diwali. In his message, Biren said Diwali is a festival of lights which marks the return of Lord Rama to Ayodhya after completing 14 years of exile. He said the festival symbolizes the triumph of good over evil, virtue over vice and light over darkness. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee President Ian Haukip and Nungba MLA Gai Khangam have also greeted the people on the occasions of Diwali and Ningol Chakoba. In their message, the two leaders wished for peace and prosperity in the state. Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Minister Thongam Biswajit today instructed the Manipur State Rural Livelihoods Mission to provide a toll-free number of the mission so that the beneficiaries can voice their grievances. Speaking at the closing function of the Regional Saras Fair 2017, the minister at Iboyama Sumang Leela Sanglan, the minister said, the National Rural Livelihoods Mission is implemented in Sawumbung and Kairao Bitra blocks in Imphal East and in Technopal and Machi blocks in Chandal districts and will be implemented in all the districts. He said the government plans to implement the mission in another 12 blocks this year and subsequently cover all blocks by 2019 and 20. Biswajit reiterated that the government alone cannot bring development and people's active participation is required to achieve development. Minister Thongam Biswajit today launched Lamjingbam cab service at Thoubal Kiam Sifai Babu Bazar, Thoubal. In a speech at the event, Biswajit emphasized the need to encourage and promote local entrepreneurs who are providing employment to the youth of the state. He urged the people to support any enterprising initiatives in the state. He was optimistic that the entrepreneurs will help solve the unemployment issue. The cab service is launched by Lamjingba Management Services Private Limited. Imphal West Commando conducted search and cordon operations in Thangal and Pauna markets today. The operations were conducted in view of the recent blast in the state and to prevent untoward incidents during Diwali and Ningol Chakoba celebrations. Commando teams under the supervision of SP Imphal West conducted combing operations at Raj Bhavan Road and other areas in Pauna and Thangal markets. The team also randomly checked passers-by. 15 persons have been picked up for further verification at Imphal Police Station. More police arrested two cadres of Pre-Park working under Self-Styled Commander Malim last evening around 4:40 from More Bazaar near More Parking. The cadres have been identified as Mohammad Abdul Rajak, 37 years, son of Abdul Rahman from Sora Awang Lekai. He was arrested along with one Maruti van bearing registration number MN01G6430 and 15,000 rupees cash allegedly extorted from people in Imphal. The other cadre is identified as Soting Hanyang alias Fatok, 23 years, son of Kwazo from Leizek, Myanmar. He was sent to More by Self-Styled Commander Malim to collect the extorted money. It's time for a small commercial break. We'll be back in a short while with more news updates. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the break and you're watching Prime Time English News. Coalition for Indigenous Rights Campaign Manipur, CIRCA, observed the Manipur National Day at the conference hall of the State Guest House in Sanjinthong today. Speaking on the occasion, Professor W. Nabakumar of Manipur University lamented that the education system of the state does not include important issues facing the state and it has failed to create a sense of patriotism among the younger generation. He said October 18 is an important day for Manipur as the seat of democracy was sown on this day. Professor Nabakumar maintained that observance of the day will create a sense of belongingness and unity among the people. Several resource persons spoke on pre-merger status at the event. It may be mentioned that the Manipur Legislative Assembly was constituted on October 18 in 1948 after the introduction of the universal adult franchise earlier in the year.
Ako'y si kanano, ako'y si karino, ako'y itihas kumaito rami, buwari kumaito rami, ako'y kaidaw rami ay masigi matang ng kangbagi po, ako'y lamdam sige culture ki, lamdam sige polity ki, lamdam sige economy ki, foundational knowledge, ako'y na siyemsa ba foundational knowledge ang kaglay naman. Nituok na ako'y di dapat ibiba itihas, nituok na ako'y di dapat siyemsa ba political history. Ato kung maduna ako'y foundational knowledge o naglayda na ako'y layjari ba nati po kay politiki po kay niyang siya kahit karat pa doon ito.
The Committee of Civil Societies Kanglei Park CCSK organized the second Manipur Gi Puwari da Miyam Gi Laingak Labor Numit at FDS Auditorium Palace Compound today. Representatives of several civil society organizations took part in the event. A book titled Political Status of Manipur Before Merger, published by Committee of Civil Societies Kanglei Park, was also released. CCSK President Arjun Telhaiba said the event was organized to create awareness among the younger generation about the past significant happenings in the state.
47 की अगस्त तरा का मरी की अहिंग दगी हौरकांदा आइसिकी इंडिया रे तनिलिबा 49 की 15 अक्टूबर सा सिकी ममांग 14 फाउगी वारी आइ तारे कोई इतिहास समख कमायन लेरंगे मणिपुर की मतंग पॉलिटिकल पोजीशन करिनो मियाम की सोशल स्टेटस न करिनो हाइम सिंबा अहोबा अखोगी मियाम न खंगबो यौदबा नहारोल सिंग साद सिंगना मखोय मखोय लाइ लाइ सुतमबदसु सिलेबस ओने के हैप्पी दबन मरमर काना अखोगी इतिहास से पुवारी से कालग चटपा हाइतारे दुमबगी प्रॉब्लम खर लई हाइना लौजर कांदा मदु दंत पांगथोक सबनि मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव ति
Villagers of Sadhu Koiringkhul have expressed their dissatisfaction that the Iko-Litan bridge has not been repaired after it collapsed 4 or 5 months ago. The bridge over the Iril River connects Kundrakpam and Saikul constituencies. The bridge collapsed due to the flood, causing grievous inconveniences to the villagers of Sadhu Koiringkhul and Iko. The villagers maintain that they have approached the MLAs of both Kundrakpam and Saikul constituencies, but in vain. The villagers, however, expressed their happiness at the construction of Dolai Thabi at to Sadhu Village Road under PMGSY after Peace and Development Coordinating Committee Kundrakpam and Saikul approached the government. Volunteers of PDCC were felicitated today at an event held at Koiring Sadhu Khul Centenary Hall. The villagers submitted a memorandum to PDCC advisor and Rajendra highlighting their grievances. Rajendra said PDCC has been urging the government to restore the Iko-Litan bridge. He said the government has assured them of restoring the bridge as the weather has improved. Community Network for Empowerment (CON) released a booklet on understanding hepatitis C screening, diagnosis and treatment at their office in Palace Compound today. Speaking at the function, CON President R.K. Nalinikanta said due to the lack of awareness about hepatitis C, they have come across cases where family members have ostracized the patients. The booklet aims at creating awareness about hepatitis C among the public. Associate Professor of Medicine, GENIMS, Dr. L. Lokeshwar, Assistant Professor of Medicine Department, RIMS, Dr. K. Romeo, and Additional Director of Health and Family Welfare, K.H. Sasil Kumar, were among those present at the function. Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Kangpokpi district invites admissions from students studying in class 5 and aged between 9 to 13 years in any government-recognized government-aided schools in the district for admission to class 6. Kangla Autumn Fair 2017, organized by Manipur Development Society, MDS, in connection with the Ningol Chakoba Festival, kicked off today. Special Secretary Tourism R. Sudan inaugurated the fair at the MDS office at secured office complex. About 11 handloom and handicraft stalls are opened at the fair, which will continue till October 27th. R. Sudan said such fairs help to improve the economy of the state. He said handloom sector can boost the economy of the state.
Handloom is one sector which can really bring employment, can really boost the economy in the rural areas, and any effort that is made towards that direction will be a productive economic effort. So I wish MDS all the best. I also wish sellers, the handloom and handicraft products sellers, all the best. I just see that this activity should keep expanding in future. As days go by, this platform should be further strengthened. And as Mr. Ranjit told, let us all try to support this activity.
Committee on Human Rights COGR Manipur in a press release strongly condemned the firing by unknown miscreants at the residence of human rights defender and advocate Okram Nutan Kumar in Singtamai Okram Laikai on the 14th of this month. All Manipur Manpower Upliftment Center celebrated its 11th Foundation Day at Singtamai Chingamathak Chongtham Laikai today. President of the union, S. Bimol Chandra, said daily wage earners and workers must remain united and play a big role in strengthening the bond between the hills and the valley. Lining Thosana Mahi Sanapung Kanglaipak felicitated popular fashion designer Robert Naurim, who bagged International Iconic Award at a fashion award event at Golden Moon Resort, Bangalore on the 15th of this month. International Iconic Award was presented to Robert Naurim for his design of Rani Fi of Manipur. The International Award carries a cash prize of 30,000 rupees, a memento and a trophy. The Rani Fi designed by Robert Naurim was woven by 22-year-old Kundongpam Sophia from Kameng Kunjau. Speaking at the felicitation, General Secretary of Lining Thosana Mahi Sanapung Kanglaipak, Lonja Alepa, said, "It is a matter of pride that someone from Manipur has received recognition in the South Asian level. The Maitai Make design on the Rani Fi will proved that Manipur has a script of its own. Lonja Lepa said Lining Tausana Mahisanapung Kanglei Park will organize a Miss Maitai Tanu contest in December this year.
Award Simitei Mayepu Aikogi Figi Fijanda Haptuna Utoglabi Damakta Magan Indiagi campaign da support Bagi Saruk Amo Oina Madugi Timduda Iroinana Salaga Aikogi Norris Handloom Textile Development and Promotion da Iroinana Sanminaraga Aikogi Young Iconic Designer of the Handloom and Textile of Indiagi Mingtolasi Asi Robana Remda Piduna Kogi International Iconic Award Bibi Rapani Madugi Damakta LSSP na
And now the sports news. 6 of the 8 quarter-final berths of FIFA Under-17 World Cup have been decided. While Germany and United States entered the last 8 states on Monday, Spain, England, Iran and Mali booked their berths yesterday. England defeated Japan 5-3 on penalties. Spain edged out France 2-1. Iran got the better of Mexico 2-1 and Mali outplayed Iraq with a 5-1 win. In the quarterfinals, England will take on the US while Spain will play Iran. The quarterfinals will be played on the weekend with the semifinals scheduled for next Wednesday. The final will be played on the 28th of this month in Kolkata. Kakching Kuno College and Presidency College Modbung will meet in the final of A. Pratap Singh Memorial MU Inter-College Men's Football Tournament tomorrow. And the first semi-final match played today at the ground of Regional College Lilong Chajing, Kakching Kuno College beat Naurem Birahari College Kabay Shoi 3-2. In the second semi-final match, Presidency College Modbung beat Moirang College 3-1. Regional College Lilong Chajing is organizing the tournament under the aegis of Manipur University Sports Committee. 25 teams are taking part in the tournament. Before we end the bulletin, let's take a look at headlines once again. Dalai Lama Tenzin Gyatso says use of force to solve problem will create outrage and he will focus on welfare of the world. Union Minister Ram Kripal Yadav alleges that MGNREGA was not properly implemented in Manipur during previous Congress government. Deputy Chief Minister Joy Kumar zerged that the state's economy is slow due to absence of big industries. Coalition for Indigenous Rights campaign, Manipur observed Manipur National Day. And villages of Sadhu Koiringkul urge government to repair Ikaulitan Bridge which collapsed 5 months ago in flood.